Hey guys, welcome back to Stage Door Stories and to this episode where we're talking all things auditions. Today I'll take you through two of my recent auditions, one for a TV pilot and one for a musical. Let's go!
Alright, we've arrived at Village Roadshow Studios. I've never done an audition here before, so I've got no idea what to expect. We'll see how we go. Okay, that went really well. I read each scene, and the guy I was reading with me there was really confident and knew the script really well, so that was awesome. So, fingers crossed. This film lot is really cool. They have just finished filming the new Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales here, and they're just about to start filming the new Aquaman here, which is so exciting just to see major blockbuster movies being filmed on the Gold Coast. Alright, I will say bye for now, and I'll see you guys when I'm heading towards the airport for my next audition. We have landed. And it's ready. Did I bring an umbrella? No. Smart. I've been smart to check the weather. I have arrived. I can't tell you what I'm auditioning for because I've just signed a document that says I won't tell you what I'm auditioning for, but I'm here, ready to go in. A few little butterflies in the stomach, but I should be okay. I just run through my songs, run through my scenes and my dialogue while I'm waiting, just to keep it fresh in my head. I wait nervously the call of my name coming through that door there, and hopefully pretty soon I'll be in the room working it out. I'll see you soon. I went in, I sung the song. I thought I sung it pretty well. I was pretty happy with it. I read for the scene, which is a good sign. If you get past the song and they ask you to read for the scene, that's a good sign. You didn't get kicked out the door straight away. So that was a few of my auditions. Glad you guys could come along for the ride. And now I'm going to take you through Billy's 10 tips for auditions. Tip number 1, be prepared. Do your homework and ensure that you're fully prepared for the audition, preparing the right type of material for the right character. For example, I wouldn't step into an audition room singing Music of the Night from Phantom of the Opera for an Avenue Q audition. Be smart and choose repertoire that shows you off, but also give the panel every opportunity to cast you in the role that they're looking for. Tip number 2, be off book. As best you can, try to have everything memorized. If you skip a line or confuse verse 1 with verse 2, audition panels are usually pretty forgiving, but try your best to be completely memorized. There's a difference between knowing the material and making a small mistake and not knowing the material at all. Tip number 3, don't overdress. Be sensitive to the role that you're casting for. Don't go in painted green for an alpha bore audition, but by the same token, don't go in shorts and a t-shirt for an opera. A safe choice is usually a dressy casual outfit. Tip number 4, always prepare a backup song, scene, or routine. Take a small folder of varying backup songs to choose from that may work for that particular casting. If they ask to see something else that you've prepared, you're more likely to be less nervous in the room and confidence will show your commitment to your job. Tip number 5, double check accents. Always do your homework when it comes to accents. There's nothing worse for a panel than seeing an actor come in doing an American accent for a traditional English play. If you're unsure, just ask.
Tip number 6, always bring an up-to-date CV and headshot. Even if the casting outline don't ask for one, it's always a good idea to have an up-to-date CV and headshot with you just in case. Make sure it's neatly formatted and all of the information is up to date. Tip number 7, don't make an excuse or apologize if you make a mistake. Kindly ask to take it again from the most convenient place. Breathe, relax, and go again. Tip number 8, be early. On time for your audition is late. I would usually aim to arrive at my audition 30 minutes before my slot. This gives you time for any hiccups while traveling, time to fill out paperwork, and time to warm up and focus before you enter the room. This also allows for the very rare occasion that your audition panel is running early. Tip number 9, let the audition go afterwards. Possibly the hardest and most important tip is to let your audition go afterwards. If you receive some feedback from the casting panel, that's great. Take it on board and work with it. But when you leave the room, leave it in the room. There's no use stressing for the following 2 to 3 weeks about whether you got the job or not. That call may never come. Let it go and start working on your next audition. If you receive a call down the line saying you got the job, great. If you don't, you're already a step ahead on your next audition. And finally, tip number 10, keep auditioning and working at it. The only way to get better is practice. Practice auditioning for a friend or a colleague. This fosters confidence and will ensure you're better prepared for the next time you walk in the room. Thanks for watching, and be sure not to miss my next episode, which may have a sneaky surprise or two. But until then, see you guys!